How do you clean a baseball hat? This video is a review and a demonstration of using a baseball cap hat washer that I found on Amazon, and I wanted to show you what I had found and how it worked. So, little backstory here, my son's a baseball player. He sweats a lot whenever he's practicing and playing games. If you have a son or a daughter that's playing ball, you know what I mean. His clothing's pretty easy to keep clean, but his hats are always dirty, and they have a sweat line after the first time he ever wears them. So after years of watching him play and seeing him in these dirty baseball hats, going to games, doing things that his team does and community activities, I finally have found a way to safely clean his dirty baseball hats without warping them. So I ordered this baseball cap hat washer on Amazon and decided to give it a try. I'm going to put the link in the description below. I am an Amazon associate, so if you use that link, it will credit this channel, but it won't cost you anymore, and you can just look at it. You don't even have to buy anything if you want to see what it is that I'm using. This one I like because it came as a 2-pack. And I chose this one because after looking at a couple different designs, I saw that this one has a zippered outer frame. It's kind of a soft mesh bag really that it's in that's shaped like a hat. But then it has a plastic frame to help hold the hat shape. So I liked those two combinations. And it also advertises that you can use it in the washing machine or the dishwasher. And it says that you can use it in both a top loading and a front loading washing machine. I only have a top loading, so that's what I'm going to be showing you in this video. So to demonstrate it, I decided to use one of my son's high school team hats, and he hasn't worn this for a few years, so it's been sitting in its dirty state for probably about 3 years since it was last worn. So it is pretty bad. And you can see in here the sweat line that's on it. It has some dirt and I'm sure some oils from his hands on it and things like that. But I figured it would be a good example here. And so I placed the hat onto the plastic frame and I zipped it into the outer mesh covering. The hat is an extra large hat, so it was a tight fit on the zippered mesh, but I was able to get it zipped in. I just went carefully around it so that I wouldn't snag the hat anywhere, and I didn't want to warp the bill. I simply put it into a load of laundry that I was already running in the washing machine. I didn't do any special stain treatment or anything. I just put the dry hat inside the mesh, threw it in the washing machine. I decided not to put it in the dryer. I was a little nervous about doing that because I didn't know what it would do to the frame of it, so I decided to be a little more cautious and just hung it up. I took it out of the mesh and hung it on a hook to dry, but you'll see in here I'm actually taking it out of the mesh for you so you can kind of see what it looked like after it was dry. I was happy with this. The sweat stains were all gone. There were a few little slight smudges here and there, but he did wear the hat for a long time, and I'm sure if I wanted to get out the red clay stain that was on there and a couple of the smudges, I could probably do it with some of the Fells Naphtha soap like I did in the dirty baseball pants video that I made a few years back. And if you haven't seen that one yet, I'll link that one here so you can see it too, or it's down in the description below too. Overall, I'm really happy with the way this dirty baseball cap hat washer worked out, and I'll use it on the rest of his hats just so that I can not have to look at the dirty stains anymore. It was really simple to use. If you want to give it a try, I liked this product. There are others that are like it too, but again, if you use the link, it'll at least show you which one I had tried. And I did want to make a disclaimer. This video is an example of what worked for me. You need to know what fabric your hat is made of. I don't want you to have one that's going to bleed if it's a cotton hat, or to shrink if it's made of wool, or if you're not aware of it, I'm not sure what year it changed, but there was a time where the hat bills were enforced with cardboard and not plastic. Most of them today, I believe, are plastic, but still you want to check on what the contents are of your hat before you put it inside the washing machine, because I don't want you to be writing me and telling me that you ruined your hat. So know what you're doing before you put it in there. But if you know that the hat is made in a water-safe fabric, I would try this. So let me know if you try it out, or if you have other tips that you've used that help to wash a dirty baseball hat. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.